Okay. Today is the day. We finally get the let me turn that up just a little. Castoria. Also, let me move this just a bit over here. Oh shoot. I see. Yo, how you doing? Eric, how you doing? What are you doing? Just fixing up a monitor here. Evening. I kind of pushed the monitor a bit over there. Gotta fix this up real quick. Alright. Laid on the banner. Hey, there's still some cat stories left around. Chilling. I just going back. Almost fell asleep on the couch. Almost fell asleep on the couch. Alright. So, let's just go in there, right? Let's just go in there. Let's grab what we have to grab here. Also, let me fix my monitor. Goodness, the monitor is killing me here. Alright. Alright, I think that's good right there. That's good enough for my purposes. Okay. Let's do this. Just grab all this. Go here. Grab all that. So is it important? Nope. Grab all this. Alright, let's see what we have. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. 200? Let's just go straight in there. You got, yep, I got myself. The 4-star I got was... Yo, Palm, welcome, just in time. The 4-star I got was Ilya. Because I say I need an AoE archer, more AoE. Castoria, of course. We go for Castoria. Alright, let's go. This is what we've been waiting for. Yeah, well, of course, yes, the Castoria. You better. Absolutely. Let's go in there right now. Let's not delay here. Actually, you know what? Let's just grab that one. Okay, here we go. Boom. Alright, the first one we can just be Yap Gang, but after that we be Skip Gang. Best of luck, thank you. I can't remember. That's either the 4th or the 5th time. Maybe it's the 6th. By the way, it's 4 or more. Good luck, thank you. It's 4 or more we tried on this banner. Also, my mic options are a little off right there. Let me fix that. That was a little okay, there you go. That's more balanced right there. One was louder than the other. Oh, Lancer, is that Bradamante? Oh wait, no, it didn't even flicker. Vlad is coming to evade. Okay, we got that Vlad guy. Then he's like MP2 now, probably. No, I'm gonna get her. I got not Curse of Karen, but I got the Curse of Vlad. Okay, we got. Hey, this is pretty good. The rolls are looking good, looking promising. So overall, this is looking pretty well. We got a bunch of 4 and 5 stars. Thought that should have flickered if it was gonna come in. All right, thank you for the luck. I mean, 200 quartz is pretty good. Oh, it kind of flickered there a little. but just for the CE. Wow, this is a really good roll. Like a bunch of 4 stars, a 5-star CE. It looks like the caster really does want to come out. They gave me caster cards. It's starting to look good. It's starting to look good here. 5-star caster, yep. There's a bunch of 4 stars and 5 stars. Wow, this roll was crazy. Yeah, this was really good. That's like the best roll I've seen in a while. I haven't seen this many rolls in a while like this. Alright. Let's go in there again. Alright, this time we skipped though. We skipped because we gotta read the story. We gotta get in there. Alright, skip. Alright. Record holder, okay. Dang, that was a min. Alright. Let's burn 1 single here to reset it. Let's see. I remember one of you guys said you got a Morgan off a single. Let's see what we get. Archer. Okay. Now we go and do another multi. We cleanse the burn. We burn that one. It's the turn in burn. Alright. Full mastership. Now that's a QCE. Oh yeah. Where's she? Where art thou? Wait, is this her? Oh, it's another. Is it Vlad again? Why? Wait, is this guy in the rate up? Wait, this is the 3rd Vlad. That. Alright, let's go back in and say, what is this? Alright. Skip. Yeah. Vlad keeps like, you know what? It's me. He said, it is I, Vlad. A fragment of 2030. Oh, we get some C stars like that. Get like C star bombs. It's not a min. Again? No Vlad again. I don't want Vlad part 3. Alright, let's go back in there. Chariot. You giving them Castoria? I think a combination of, I probably have like a total of maybe 800 courts across different summons for her. Let's go here. Let's go to do 2. And then we just skip singles. After that, we just go straight to story. Oh, wait, what is this? Oh, it's glowing? No! Curse you, Diarmuid. It's glowing. Oh, wait, there's another one? No! Another one! Zenobia, no! Oh, but dang, she looked pretty good, though. I ain't gonna lie. Child of Atlantis.
私はパルミラの女王ゼノビアアーチャーだ。なんだその格好はと思っているな。
Yeah, she looked really good.
心配するな。私もそう思っている。だが問題はない。これは仕方のないことなのだ。この拘束も気にするな。私はこの姿でも立派に戦える。おそらくそれを示すためにこそ私は今ここにいるのだ。
Okay, we got a nice little Zenobia. She looks nice. We got new CE too, so. Alright, let's see what this other one does. The CE here does. Well, I still got singles though. Apply nor defense. Okay. Because you want to go rip through some defenses. What does she do? Increase attack, critical strength to all enemies. For yourself and all. Well, yep, time to roll the tickets. Let's go in there. Normally we have better ticket luck than we do with Maltese. So you get her? We'll see. Normally she likes to come home like randomly. Boom, Castoria. It's like, how long is it will you endure throughout all the stages without a Castoria? She'll probably come by like during her lost belt. You're like, oh, this is my lost belt here. You probably do need me in this one. So that's right. Alright, I'll watch this one. Alright, Assassin. Cleaning up all this is gonna be fun. I'll say you gotta clean like 50 or 60 slots. Alright, alter ego's coming out. They're like, your account is too stacked. You don't need the Castoria, okay? You have Lady Avalon. That's all the protection you're gonna get. For the 3-star R2 ego, we got the great value Castoria. Alright. Let us continue on to the story. I knew it. Alright. Now we got inventory bogged down. Yeah, rip that one. Let's get rid of this. Let's see, what else can we get rid of? I have a lot of foes. I could probably get rid of some of those foes. I probably have some. Yeah, she was like, I ain't coming home. So you only did like a total of 800. It's like, I need 1,000 Saint Courts. 800 not enough. what do I have a comment on? But what? Why do I have so many locked mono? I don't know. I just collect them. Those are the ones I collect. I was like, oh, I'll take that one. I'll take that one too. Alright. Let me do this. Get rid of that line. That line too. Alright. Alright, now we can actually go in there. Burn Kyo? Hey, that is very fitting, alright? Alright, investigate, encounter, cherish. Section 11. Alright, so let's type out the cue. Oh, wait. I got it reversed. Alright. Alright, that's everyone. Alright. This is where we're putting up the second one of these things. I'll say one thing for the city. It's sure pretty. Glad we're not seeing any civilians here too. Unfortunately, that probably means it won't be much longer before the one machine gods show up, huh? You want the Earth? Okay, I'll bring the Earth. Yeah, Aphrodite ambushed us last time. We fought back as hard as we could, but it didn't do us much good. Come on, AI, let's get this done. Alright, this is where we gotta put down the second one. The exact location. The hell? We can't tell where it's supposed to go. Well, what do you mean by... Shit. Sorry, we lost track of the proper coordinates. Oh man, terrible AI. Was it barred? Theoretically, this shouldn't even be possible, but we can't even find a trace. Then, if we don't know where we need to go, we'll be sitting ducks for the Olympian soldiers. What do we do now? We should be able to sense the right spot once we get within a few meters of it, but I can't say for sure for some reason. This sucks ass. I wish we could just talk normally without dancing in circles. I'll say I'd really prefer it if we could get into specifics. Especially specifics as to what the hell's going on right now. I'm afraid there's nothing we can do there. As long as Zeus is listening in, we simply can't delve into the details of our plans or objectives. That being said, I believe we may be able to get around that with some manner of telepathy spell, though it may be difficult to maintain for several participants at once. I do know a spell like that, but I can only cast it once, since it's too risky to use the same spell twice. I see, presumably because Zeus can and will figure out any spell used more than once. I understand. Nonetheless, desperate times call for desperate measures. What say you, Paragon? It would really help all of us to be on the same page right now. Alright. May wise Hermes protect us. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, wow. Can you all hear me? Oh yeah, loud and clear. Man, this is amazing. So they got the spell of telepathy. First you just won't shut up. Now you're in my dang head. Just say what you gotta say so we can get this over with. No, don't be like that. We've never done this before, and we might never get another chance. Do you forget the enemy's practical breathing down our necks here? Pretty confident in your chances, aren't you? Aw, thanks. That's so nice of you. How freaking stupid are you? This was not a compliment. All of these telepathic conversations are taking place simultaneously. Can you hear me too, Paragon? Say, does that mean I can understand what Foe's saying right now? Foe? No, it does not. Aw, too bad. Once a beast, always a beast, huh? Not that I want to hear this thing suddenly going off on tangents anyway. Foe, that's because you got no taste, bunny ears. That's weird. Something just kind of pissed me off for a moment there. Okay, here's the situation. I'll go over the details later, but in short, the coordinates we need to complete the God's Destroyer's Grand Servant designation summon all make us a type of magical energy distortion. I'll make use of it. Usually those coordinates are closely linked to their physical space, so once you know where they are, it should be impossible to lose sight of them. But since you have, does that mean the distortion at the expected coordinates no longer exists? Oh. Well, that sounds bad. Guess that's the end of that operation. No, it's not. It'd take forever to go over exactly why, but basically these distortions should last forever. So then, why is this one gone? Well, this isn't the type of distortion that can up and vanish, so the fact that we lost sight of it must mean either simply no longer possible to sense, or the space it's linked to is no longer where it was. For example, perhaps some unforeseen inference has temporarily moved it away from its original space. It's definitely possible. I see, then in that case, it sounds like we should split up and search this area for it. I concur, it will be quite inefficient to concentrate all of our resources on searching a single location. Not to mention the time is of essence. I suggest we split into 3 teams. Kindness, Caligula, I would ask that each of you search your respective areas alone. Miss Miyamoto, I would ask you to be our bodyguard. Here, Kindness and Caligula, I'll give each of you an AI terminal as well. It should react once you get within a few meters of the distortion. And since the AIs are all linked together, we'll all be alerted when one of them finds it. Fine, this all sounds like a major pain in the ass, but in for a penny, in for a pound and shit. Understood, then I shall do my best to search 70% of this area on my own. Oh yeah, then I'll do 90%. Come on guys, leave some for us. Oh, and so when one of us finds the distortion, we all rendezvous post haste. Got it. Okay then, let's get going. Later. Farewell for now. Thankfully, he got some serious spring in his step. I guess he must be planning to search from the skyscrapers. Looks like Kindness ultra speed would even give Hermes a run for his money. Alright, I'm afraid this spell won't last much longer. We better start searching too. Let's do it, but first... Match 12 o'clock. I'm sensing hostiles approaching. They appear to be a group of Olympian guards and rare phantasmal. Good thing they didn't show up during our strategy meeting. You said it, Perion. Alright, preparing to fight. And begin our search at the same time. Alright, let's send in the Earth. Alright, that was one. And then this is two. And then here comes three. Oh, he doesn't look like he's there. Okay, we'll go to the next person. Alright, next person in the queue. Oh, we definitely saw him. He definitely appeared. Strangely enough. Alright. He picked Arcrid, but he's not popping up. So we'll go and pick the other Saberface one. The caster. She in front, but yeah, she in front, but you ain't pop up. You ain't pop up, man. Like, all right, so let's go and do this. Scammed? Hey, that's not my fault. He didn't log in. He didn't log in. That's on him. Alright, so let me do. Let's go here. We can place Amelia. There you go. So we got her. Might as well use her, right? And then we bring this. Alright, perfect. No, we couldn't find you did not appear at all. We refreshed 3 times. You didn't show up at all. That's right. You didn't appear at all. Alright, let's continue. So now we're using Asakura's. Try again? I tried 3 times! I tried 3 times, man. It's like try and do, like, do it again. No, we'll try again next fight. Alright, and then we just I need to get that to level 10. Okay, and now we'll do
ばしてごらん。いいでしょう。今一度救済の
We kill this.
感じるといいさ。お呼びですか。遠い楽園、開かれた希望、香るひとひらを送りましょう。兆しを抱いて歩みなさい。インフォーバーバロン。最果ての幼いあなたへ。あなたを信じて、あなたを見上げて、今も私は走っています。胸に宿る星の鼓動、ホープビルタメロスト。そこですね。ブシャー。そうかい。的確かと。水圧。遊覧飛行というの羽のように。危ない。
8 kills. Pretty good. Optimized.
お花に水をあげましょう。お花に水をあげましょう。何か悟りそう。いいでしょう。的確かと。行こう、ヤビ。夏が終わってもたくさんの思い出はあるから。私は飛びない。クリスマ最果ての幼いあなたへ。あなたを信じて、あなたを見上げて、今も私は走っています。胸に宿る星の鼓動、ホープビルタメロスト。目を引きましょう。いいとも。お呼びですか。そうかい。咲かせてあげるよ。オーケストラ。生きがいいパラソルで。危ない危ない。どうしてだ。敵待ちわびていました。お呼びですか。目を引きましょう。羽のように一刀両断。守護者たちへ。危ない。期待には応えられましたか。まだまだいけますので、引き続きお声掛けを。
All right, now we try again. Let's see. Oh, you popped up that time. Okay, okay, you actually popped up. All right, now we go with you. Dang. Hey, this is not 120 though. It's not like Palms. Palms, that he had that thing. He grind that thing. He's like, this is like a subscribe. Well, we found you though. We found you. All right, so we go in there and it's just rinse and repeat. This time I want to play some, this right here. I want to play some Med B. Too late.
期待はしないでくれると嬉しいな。君も一緒に休めかい。
When I played her, I forgot like she has that 100 battery. I was like, dang, that's crazy. Someone get the Legos. No, put them away. We don't need all that. No Legos.
いやー、熱い熱い。デコレーションしちゃおう。 見せてあげるよ。
機嫌が良いので特別に眩しく。
やあや
Yeah, when I was farming, right, I hit her MP battery. I was like, dang, that thing gave him 100. I was like, that's pretty good.
では報酬を与えましょう。水、熱、くるみ、別れ。我が手の上で弾けるがいい。なだれとなる。
ちょっと驚くかも。そうかい？私に任せて。大妖精を甘く見ないで。あ、チョコだから甘いのも本当なんだけど、まあいっか。クイーンズメルティーハート。
Then we do it again. To do it again. Unfortunately, I cannot do that one.
もう終わり？魔力が溢れて仕方がないのに。次の相手早く見つけてね、マスター。
Oh. Mash. Here. There we go. Done and done. I tried to move around as much as possible as I fought. I fought anything. Nah, no luck here. Come on, keep moving. Oh. Dang, too bad. Can't let kindness or Caligula beat us. No turning back now. Let's keep going. Yes, you're right, Paragon. But we can't push ourselves too hard either. You especially need to be very careful not to overexert yourself this time. But then you already know that, don't you? I'm sorry. Okay, let's go. We certainly don't want our team to lose. Oh, you're just too precious. What is it, Musashi? Why are you holding my head to your chest? What are you doing? Oh, it's lovely to see you getting along so well. You're just like real sisters. Oh, sorry, just my instincts getting the better of me. Instincts. Are you done now? Then again, it seems like there's a well-timed break for Paragon. Very well then, let's continue exploring Statue Town, shall we? I must say, it's been quite thrilling running around a completely empty city like this. Wouldn't you agree? Foe. Let's go. Right, Paragon. I like this. They just have fights back to back, just clearing the area, making sure, just finding the circle. All hostiles have been defeated. Continue to make our way through the zone. Alright, by this point we should start giving Paragon stamina reserves serious consideration. How does this area look, AI? Jackpot, baby, you nailed it. Looks like our idea about the enemies using something conspicuous to cover up the site was right on the money. I'm seeing a monster up ahead that looks to be warping the very space around them. I see it. Is that Koyanskaya? Well, that's mean. What did I ever do to deserve being called a monster by a bunch of lifeless foe ghosts? I may be an alter ego working with a foreign god, but I've always strived to be a fair and impartial businesswoman above all else. Isn't that right, Chaldeans? Or were you too caught up in your latest Lostbelt smooshing to remember little old me? Don't. Please stay with us. A human woman? Hell no, there's no way that thing could be woman. She's not even trying to hide her savage magical energy, or the smell of death that hangs around her. What the hell are you? Tamomovich Koyanskaya. Ah, what happened to the meek little paragon I remember? I never thought you ever tried to interrogate me so boldly. What could have changed you like this? Is it because we're friends now? Because we bonded a bit in India? Anyway, while I'd love to discuss the newfound casual attitude towards me, let's not forget that I'm still very much your enemy. I'm afraid I have nothing in the way of products or information for you this time. No, this time, I only came to check up on my phantasmal factory, since I'll need it for my future endeavors. See, just between us, I'm actually trying to keep this visit a secret from the gods of Olympus as well. So I think it'd be best for everyone if we just pretended we never saw each other and went our separate ways. I can see you're all very busy making preparations to tackle this Lostbelt in earnest. My plan is to simply let things play out however they do, and hopefully come away with some choice Olympian products to sell when all is said and done. Doesn't that sound nice? Everybody wins, nobody loses. What more could you possibly want? Well, you heard the lady. What do you all think? I want to know what she's doing here. Quite right, Paragon. Besides, now that Koyansky has seen us here, avoiding conflict is no longer an option. Since in the end, she's certain to be the most formidable foe I need to face. Oh my, and why is that, pray tell? Don't you remember the lovely chai I made you in India? Foe, you never made anything of the sort, you stinging two-faced fox. Koyansky is not part of Olympus's forces, so I rather doubt she could be motivated to actively interfere with our attack on this Lostbelt. Indeed, we can say that with a fair amount of certainty, given her behavior in all past Lostbelts to date. Does this mean she sides with the Cryptors? That is the foreign god? Clearly not. She has never once attempted to protect the Tree of Emptiness. If anything, she once treated it as no more than another product in her catalog. Nor, for that matter, has she shown any sign of subservience to the foreign god. Koyansky, while you have told us several times that the foreign god commands 3 disciples, you have never once directly declared yourself to be one of them. Your attempts to mislead us have been so brazenly obvious that the truth is quite apparent. Why, yes, you might say that's just my way of being sincere. You see, if a bunch of insects like yourselves were to accuse me of breaking a promise I never made, well, even I don't think I would be able to keep my cool. Is that true, Mash? Yes, it is. I'm quickly going through our past logs right now, and it's true. She never openly declared herself to be one of the foreign god's disciples. She only ever said things that made it sound like she was. Then she is just a fraud. I knew we couldn't trust that dang monster being sincere my ass. Quiet, if you would, please. I'll just get into the good part. Now then, from here, our next question is obvious. Who is Tamamovich Koyanskaya? We know she attacked Kaldia's headquarters and that she dealt a critical blow to proper human history. We also know that she takes pleasure in tormenting the Lostbelt's inhabitants and seeing their lives end. Even as she continues to, for want of a better way to put it, name drop the foreign god. Even now, we can see her making moves in its Atlantic Lostbelt as an unaffiliated third party. Would it be alright with you if I voice my conclusion about her now, Paragon? Well, so let me fix this right here. It might be this one, that one. Nope, not that one. This one. Alright, perfect. Though, of course, you may have already arrived at the same answer yourself. Wordless nod in assent. Who are the foreign gods' two disciples, the servants they summon themselves? We can say for certain that two of them are Rasputin from Russia and Limbo from Shimosha. Yep, those two. Rasputin and Dolman. And now I suspect the third is Shinji Muramasa, whom we only recently learned of Atlantis. But he helped us out in the Singularity. It can't be him. As servants summoned by the foreign god, they are naturally motivated to protect the Tree of Emptiness, and have attempted to do so at every turn. You, on the other hand, have no affiliation with the foreign god, yet the disciples clearly hold you in respect. From this, we can infer you are most likely a being on equal footing with the foreign god. Or in terms you might prefer, a business partner, correct? I like to think of it as a mutual back-scratching sort of relationship. Indeed, the foreign god and I did sign a contract to that effect. I will not eliminate you. In return, you will not comprehend me. We will both abide by our respective principles and see this planet through to its end. But tell me, how did you come to that conclusion? How did you know that the foreign god and I have become something akin to a business partner? Elementary, my dear Koinskaya. If we assume that to be the case, everything else starts to make sense. For one, it explains how you were able to work towards your own goals in each Lostbelt despite being in a similar position as the disciples. Namely, your goal is simply tormenting people rather than growing the trees of emptiness. We still have no data on what exactly the foreign god is, and so cannot yet draw a clear picture of them. We are, however, certain of their goal, the destruction of modern humanity. I suspect your goal is similar, something along the lines of becoming humanity's natural enemy and destroying the entire species. Is it for that reason that the foreign god did not consider you to be on the side of humanity? They may even have recognized you as a competitor of sorts. No doubt that is why they chose to enter into a business arrangement. I expect this arrangement involved you both promising to use each other's resources to ignore the other party as much as possible and to avoid any direct conflict. Never mind that the other party, the foreign god that is, appears to be a significantly greater threat. Yet even so, the foreign god clearly saw you as a threat, and so placed a collar upon you in form of a contract. You may be cruel, heartless, twisted, and depraved, but for some reason you take pride in being a businesswoman. And of course, the quickest way to keep a freewheeling competitor in check is to make them a partner. By entering into a non-compete contract of sorts, you arrive at a position where you both stand on equal ground. Am I correct, Miss Koinskaya? What an interminable, long-winded explanation. Yes, that's all more or less correct. So, what am I then? I can only think of one entity who give pause to a god capable of wiping Earth clean in an instant. You possess an exceptional ability to freely travel between worlds, a power not even the other alter egos can wield. Sort of how like Musashi can do. You are a walking disaster, one with which even the foreign god wishes to avoid coming into contact. In Atlantis, we met Orion, a grand archer, who had been summoned by the very world himself. And here in Olympus, the conditions appear to be in place for a similar summoning ritual. Taking all that into consideration, the answer is quite clear. You are an independent disaster, a being dangerous enough to merit the materialization of a grand servant. In other words, you must be one of the 7 evils of humanity. You are a beast. Oh, dang, that look. A beast. But her spirit origin is still within standard parameters. She's just hiding her chakra. Or how you say it, like in Fremen terms, masking her mana. Because even though she's already reached a point that warrants a grand servant, she's still not fully matured. If she were, there would be a little call for caution on her part. Well, am I right, Miss Koyanskaya? Or perhaps I should call you by your true name, if you care to share it. Oh, Koyanskaya is just fine, Mr. Detective. After all, I don't have anything so silly as a true name. Where did this fog come from? At last, at long last, I reached the point I've been waiting for. I will expect nothing less from you, my dear Chaldeans. One of the stipulations in my contract with the foreign god states, I must not reveal my name of my own accord. Thanks to that binding clause, I had no choice but to go about my endeavors slowly and painstakingly. But now, at last I regain my body that I can finally stretch in, and it is all thanks to you. You humans, your best intentions should always bring about the worst results. What you think is good sense always devolves into insufferable righteousness. You, with your absurd egos, always yapping about protecting humanity. You make me sick. Oh yes, I must really thank you again. Thank you so much for demolishing Goetia's nauseating naive ambitions beyond any possibility of repair. Her magic energy readings are suddenly spiking. This massive aura, the way she's eroding the space around her, it's as though she really is. Now that I have my pick of all the finest breeds in every Lostbelt, I was wondering when the best time would be to unveil myself. That's why she was harvesting all those creatures and releasing them. It's been just unbearable waiting for the chance to try out a tale or two of my own. So I thought, why not give myself a treat? And toy with humanity, personally, for a change. So I tell you what, as your reward for figuring me out, I'm going to take my time with you. Who knows, perhaps my tales will end up crushing you before the mechanical gods get a chance. The target shape and mass have both changed dramatically. It was absorbing nearby magical energy and growing larger. It appears to be some kind of shadowy four-legged creature of unknown origin. Oh, it's that tank that she summons in her MP. Here she comes. Get ready, Mash. Alright. Let's see who we use here. It's a mystery. I don't think she's gonna be that hard. She doesn't sound that hard. So I'm pretty sure I can just Bradamante her to death. Let's do like this. Dang, you MLB this, goodness. Okay. I see you out here. MLB in that, say, if you need C stars, you got the C stars. Oh yeah, the hiragana kana. Some of them, you gotta like think of shapes to memorize them. Like the A, the ah, that looks like an apple. And then the O, could be like a UFO with that tail. Oh, this is a whole beast. Okay. Invincible. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good though. You got some C stars though. For 3 turns, we can't do anything. This one's kind of tough. I think you just gotta survive, right? That's it? For the first encounter, probably? So I'll just do this to give us all invincibility. Or it's just a damage cut. Alright. Now we can actually hurt her. Charge +2 every turn. Immune to death effect. In case that did deafness. Increase enemies attack and HP 0 and recover HP. Wow. She kind of absorbs you. Okay. It's like they like the demonic ones are effective. That is true. Yep. Yep. It's like I have to get one of those supports right there. Advantage against demonic beast types. All right, here she comes. Let's see what she got.
お任せください。はい、ダコール。
命令とな。
Oh, we broke her. All right, that was really good. Goodness. All right.
すごいの見せちゃいますね。シュリンガーラヨーニ。こんな感じです。
たまには良いか。
いいですよね。愛。
なんだって？
私も大好きです。
遥か遠けき思い立ち、今なお残る神々の愛よ。さあここよ、ゲート・オブ・エーギル。
命令であらば撃ちますよ。でもどんな風になっちゃっても知りませんけど。
We charmed her.
うん。 そんなに欲しいんだ。
なんだって？
こんなのがいいなんて。
もろいもろい。
うん。なるほど。
いったったった。
なるほど。
All right.
眩しいね。頼りにしてる。進もう。どこまでも。
まあいいだろう。
はいはい。いいですよ。了解。
我が名に紐付けられし力、我が声に応えて門を開け。来たれ我が死、神の死、ゲート・オブ・スカイ。
こんなのがいいなんて。しそ長ちゃん。
Van Gogh would probably go crazy in this fight. So that those curses, keep piling them on up.
そんなにはいはい。いい。そんなはいはい。うん、いいですよ。優しくしてあげます。行きます。スカバくん。なるほど。なるほど。なるほど。
Hmm.
ショーがそんなに欲しいんだ。命令どうらば。
Oh, bring the other Tamamo. Okay.
でもどんな風になっちゃっても知りませんから。カーマ三毛花いきます。翻弄しますね。ちょっと重たいのあげますね。
Yeah, Kama's doing pretty well.
どれにしようかなこういうこともできる。
こんな感じです。いいです。しょうがない。はいはい、いいですよ。命令どうらば打ちますよ。でもどんな風になっちゃっても知りませんから。
We're like stun locking this thing too.
いきます。翻弄しますね。ちょっと重たいのあげますね。
I got this all of a sudden, right? Oh my goodness.
すごいの見せちゃいますね。こんな感じです。
Yep. I don't have triple comma, but I have this though.
さあ、とっておきだよ。わかりました。そんなに欲しいんだ。今回は君だ。冒険の道のり。
Really balanced, as all things should be.
ならば打ちますよ。でもどんな風になっちゃっても知りませんから。カーマ三毛花いきます。
Could Da Vinci do it on? I don't know if Da Vinci could do it on her own with a full combo. I don't think she could do it on her own, the full combo, to be honest. I'll just buff up comma again. Do it again? There you go.
頼りにしてるよ。冒険の旅路に。そんなに欲しいんだ。了解。はいはい、いいですよ。そうしよう。優しくしてあげます。トリケラ君。
Oh yeah, she could have definitely done it on her own with a full combo.
悔しいな。
Dang! Okay, and then Mash saves the day. Alright.
パラドクサルセット。内熱衝撃板装填します。
In case the thing has an invincible guts.
装填します。示弾前に出ます。はい。照準。これならまだバーニア突撃します。ここで損害想定
That means Da Vinci could have.
なんとかなりました。
At that point, Da Vinci could have done it with the full combo. I just wasn't confident in her damage. Alright, here we go. That soundtrack was amazing though. I say that's like my favorite FGO soundtrack with like the transitions and then all of those, the piano. Duh. I can't figure her out. I can't tell. There's something there, but that's it. I've got no idea what it could be. So, how the hell is she giving off this pressure? Since when does magical energy alone make something tangible? It feels like she could blow up the whole dang Lostbelt if I end up poking her the wrong way. She's roaring. She's about to blast the whole area. It's not only that, she means to end this battle now. At least, the one we're fighting here in this Lostbelt. I bet she does. I may not be able to get a solid read on her, but I could definitely tell she's out for blood. But as they say, it's all too easy to hide your head and end up showing your ass. And now her ass is mine. Followed by... Up here, bitch. Ah, that got her good. Not bad, you crazy samurai. Not bad at all. How did you know I love taking my enemies by surprise? A falling strike from a great height. I didn't even see the jump. But never mind that. Kind of strike finished her off. It looks like she's gone. No, she's not. She's like, okay, I'm calmed down now. The enemy servant is still alive and well. In fact, her spirit origin doesn't even seem to be scratched. Don't move, Saber. This is not where you are meant to meet your end. So, we have a lancer, a shielder, a master, and a coward who did nothing but stand back and watch. Yes, that's enough for my formal debut. Unless, of course, you prefer to keep fighting until you all perish. No, we don't want that. It seems the situation has changed. I concur with Paragon's decision. So are you satisfied now, Miss Koyenskaya? Was our combined effort enough to win you over? Yes, it was. You were neither too weak nor too strong. You were just right. Looks like there shouldn't be any problem with letting the gods of Olympus here deal with you. At any rate, now that I've had a good long stretch, and my shoulders aren't so stiff anymore, why don't we stop all this fighting and prying so we can get all back to our respective business? Don't worry, I wouldn't dream of breathing a word of this little tea to anyone else. Consider it a token of appreciation for giving me such a nice little massage. Can I take that to mean you won't mention this encounter to either Zeus or the Cryptors? That would be a great help, and I see no reason to refuse. We are very much working against the clock, after all. Good, then we have a deal. Just as well, I certainly have no interest in any representative of humanity who can't even see the real me. Alright, good luck growing even stronger in this Lostbelt. I do hope your battles here are fruitful and victorious. Well, that's nice. And then she vanishes. She's finally gone. Huh. Phew. Holmes, yeah, got a lot of experience handling bitches like that or something. He's like, I got all the experience. Oh, I wouldn't say that. Well, I do have some experience dealing with spies. I'm not at all sure that would be the right category in her case. Confirming that, I'll call Beast Koyenskaya for the time being, has retreated in her spirit form. The battle's now over, Paragon. Great work, everyone. Now, what about the second spot for you-know-what? Don't worry, we got this. Luckily, the spot turned out to be right where Holmes thought it would be. I guess that weird shadowy monster you fought must have been hiding it. I already had the AI contact Caligula. He should be here any... Apologies for my tardiness. Dang, speak of the Emperor. Would be nice to take a little rest, but I guess that'll just have to wait. Now that our second objective has been fulfilled, let's hurry on the final one. Let's go. Right, Paragon. Oh. Oh yeah, we have plenty of time. We can do these two. We can do these two notes real quick. Let's continue. Section 12. Thou art the ardor that corrupts the stars. Part 4. Interstellar mountain city Olympus, great orbital shrine Olympia Dondona, the center of his operations. Our revelation is upon us. Our revelation is upon us. Now is the time of revelation. He is the supreme God that rules all from on high. He is the lightning that flashes across the heavens. He is the one who shall emerge triumphant over all myths. He is the one destined to conquer the entire universe. He is the one who shall command the sacred bird and find the site of the sacred tree, none less than the authorities of Hades and Poseidon bow to his will. He is the great Demiurge. He is the one who shall forever serve as the core of Zeus Olympia. Now behold the words of Almighty Zeus. There is work to be done. I command you by my name, or Aphrodite. You are to eradicate the Chaldeans who dare disturb my interstellar mountain city. I permit you to use your Athelia in every district of Olympus. May your gleeful laughter shatter the bones of the enemies that threaten our world. It will be my pleasure, Father. Demeter was my friend, and I shall avenge her, and make amends for the sin she unwittingly committed in the name of love, which is my divine domain. Indeed, it was love that proved her fatal weakness, for it was love that warped her divine core. But I have no such weakness, as love and beauty are mine to command. I will never fall prey to love's madness. I shall use all the power and authority I command to eradicate our enemies. I swear on my husband, Hephaestus. Oh my. I never dreamed the all-powerful machine gods who cross the sea of stars would think to avenge a fallen comrade. What a truly bizarre thing to say. You must have thought your comrade's pitiful pathetic for letting herself succumb to the humans you all thought beneath your notice. How utterly comical. Yes, the gods have agreed to help us. You shouldn't rile them up just for laughs. Ah, yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. That won't do at all. Perhaps I'm letting my impatience get the better of me, now that those loathsome Chaldeans are so close at hand. This is no joking matter. Oh no, absolutely not. Believe me, I am quite serious when I say that we ignore Chaldea at our which is why I have, of course, already taken measures to deal with them. That's part of our job, after all. I was speaking to you with nothing but the most genuine convictions, but very well then. In that case, I suppose I can remain here and see how matters play out from on high. All ancient gods of Greece, or rather, former gods of an ancient continent. I suggest you take this time to enjoy yourselves, however you like, for the advent of our foreign god is close at hand. Yes, it is. All we ask for you is that you continue to support the Tree of Emptiness. Whatever you do with the rest of your Lostbelt is strictly your concern, not ours. At least that is the contract we have struck for this Lostbelt. Huh. What are you doing, Aphrodite? Why are you still allowing that imitation human there to remain alive? There is no need to restrain yourself merely because he happens to be a god-eating alter ego. He deserves 1,000 deaths for his insolent behavior in Zeus's presence. With your authority, you could surely destroy any servant with a spirit cord connected to a brain and heart. Big brother, Aphrodite is. Sorry to screw you, but you'll just have to grin and bear. Yesterday I may not have stood by, but today I'm far more concerned with destroying the Chaldean. Eradicate Chaldea. That is your task. This divine order is your highest priority. Hear me now, Aphrodite, and goddess of love and beauty, and my daughter. Kill the Chaldeans. Leave no trace of them behind. It will be done, Father. All right, this was a good segment. First Demeter, now Aphrodite, huh? Sending in your forces one at a time seems like piss poor strategy to me, but these gods absolutely still think there's no way they could lose. Look, this guy seems pretty rational. Even he sees through the BS. I tell you, why would these great deities possibly think this is a good idea? It does seem short-sighted, but I can't think of one reason. Is it pride? My guess is they feel it would be beneath them to muster all their forces against mere humans. I suppose that's one of the few ways their higher existence holds them back. Well, the joke's all be on them if they end up losing this fight. Speaking of which, what do you think? What do you make of Chaldea's chances? Think they can win? Zeus said they got one of Atlantis' 7 taboos, right? The Black Burr, was it? They're trying to fight superpowers with an even stronger super weapon, huh? That's humanity for you all, right? What? What did Beryl do? He hasn't done anything wrong yet. I was like, he's fine. Still, while I do admire the hustle, I can't help but wonder if maybe they're going too far. Forget the bleaching. It sounds like if they mess up when using that thing, it could be end the whole dang world. You regret it later? Well, this is all based off information Zeus overheard, so I can't say anything more right now. But since he thinks it won't be a problem, I'm inclined to think it isn't all that dangerous of a weapon. Of course, that assumes that it's not a technology beyond the Olympian gods' understanding. Hey, I didn't give up on my own Lostbelt for nothing. I know full well how scary each one is. And while I admit that the Atlantic Lostbelt's technology surpasses proper human histories, that's right. He said, "Fuck the fairies, I'm out of here." Proper human histories also got some real nasty bombs just waiting to be woken up. And the Atlas Institute's one of the nastiest. I'm worried, Pepe. I'm worried the Olympian gods might be setting themselves up for one of those classic pride goeth before the fall scenarios, and they'll have to kiss this sweet life I've got here goodbye. I understand, but don't worry. There's no way Aphrodite's going to lose. After all, she's not the kind of opponent you can overwhelm with sheer firepower. So it doesn't matter how many heroic spirits they throw at her, they'll still never be able to touch her. That's so. Well, coming from you, that makes you feel a whole lot better. Sounds like Aphrodite's one hell of a goddess. Oh yes, not a very attractive woman though. He's right about that. And she's plenty sad in her own way. You don't say. By the way, Pepe, any idea where little Kadak might have gone? I haven't seen him once since Kalia showed up here, and I can't help wondering what's he up to. He's always had something of a rebellious streak to him. After all, if Castadia, or worse, that foreign god were to start suspecting he was up to something, the alter egos would be all over him, like white on rice, right? Being the older brother figure for him that I am, I can't help but worry about the little guy, you know. I've told him, if you can't beat him, join him, a bunch of times, but it never seems to stick. He did join us temporarily. So, got any ideas, Scandinavian, Pepe? No, can't say I do. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen Kadak around either. But near as I can tell, he's been hanging out in the city a lot recently. You know how serious he is, right? He might just be caught up in learning all about Olympus technology. Interstellar Mountain City Olympus. East District. Once again, the very same alarm that rang yesterday sounds again to signal imminent danger. The people of the East District huddle together in branch shrines, which double as the district's emergency shelters, waiting with bated breath for the danger to pass. Nothing happens. Ah, thank goodness, it must have been a false alarm. But no sooner do they start to let themselves relax than it appears. An enormous monstrosity, the form of one of the gods casting a shadow over all below her. This is the Athenia that presides over love and beauty, the mechanical god known as Aphrodite. In proper human history's Rome, she was also known as Venus, a name that meant both worship and blessing. Aphrodite has two sides, Urania, the chaste and lofty, muse of astronomy, and Pandemos, the lusty and sensual goddess of the earth. Through these two sides, one reflecting ideals, the other reality, she guides humanity along a path she herself defines. As a deity, she did feel love towards human, but all the same. Beauty is control. Love is power. Citizen of Olympus, are those who know my love and beauty well. Prepare to cry tears of joy. Rest assured your suffering will not be in vain. Commence corruption. What, will they start killing each other? Because Demeter was like, sorry, I gotta like destroy you with this violent forces and stuff. She's like, maybe she'll attack the mind. Alright. Let's see what you got for me, Azrael. So we're gonna fight here. Paragon. This attack, it feels like it's ringing right inside my head. Wait. I could sometimes hover over it and see what it is. And again, they're attacking their own city, their own people, just to get to us. The Ortex output is falling, magical energy declining. Paragon. It feels my head splitting open. Ah, this is... Now I wish I attained enlightenment as well as the void. Oh man, this is really bad. Dang it. I can't even see straight anymore. This is Aphrodite's true form, a massive, intelligent life form, guidance terminal, and Spiritron info warfare fighter. Her true body, her machine god unit, can carry out mental attacks across a massive area. She can instantly reduce mental breakdowns in any intelligent life form, even a servant. This is why Kintoki's team started attacking each other. But this time, we've got a plan. Caligula. Not yet. It is still too soon. There's nothing more than a sign of things yet to come. Does Caligula like throw away his sanity? It's like, alright, he won't be intelligent anymore. All he got is hands. All of you, I urge you to hold out as best as you can. All this power, and she's still not even trying? So then, when she does begin her attack in earnest, is that when Caligula is going to activate his countermeasure? Try to complete our primary objective as quickly as you can. From there, we'll put as much distance between her and us as we It feels as though she's directly mucking about in my mind. She must be using massive magical energy projections to interfere with our brains. Is she attempting to destroy our brains? No. She's manipulating our perceptions, awareness, and sensations. This isn't a physical attack, it's a mental one. Now I see Aphrodite, the goddess of beauty, for what is beauty, if not the manipulation of the mind. No, this is a mere manipulation. She's outright defining our values, minds, and sense of self. Beauty is worth. Love at times can also be worth. Worth is derived from necessity and desire. It bestows intelligent life forms with a sense of fulfillment. Worth is what humans depend on. Therefore, as the god of love and beauty, I control everything about you. So long as you are thinking, intelligent beings, humans will never be a match for gods. You pitiful organic life forms only just learned to walk on 2 feet. You do not even know how pathetically small and fragile you are. Compared to we children of chaos, we who cross a sea of stars and even know the whereabouts of the glittering Tauhaus or mirror world playing in the outer universe. You pitiful humans are simply too tiny and powerless for words. Musashi, why'd you attack me? It starts now. Dang it, it didn't work, huh? Really? Would have liked to finish the job with that strike. Regrowing your head right after it's been cut off is no fair. Alright, come at me, you undead coward. If one strike won't finish you off, I'll just have to keep hacking away until you're done. Oh, she's in that genjutsu. No way, is she reliving her memories of Shamosha? So she's conflating past memories with the present. I think she must be seeing past enemies when she looks at us. It's Aphrodite's mental attack. She mixes up memories and incites anger. Looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4 monsters in broad daylight. That's a lot, but it's not too many for me to handle. Alright, you lie. Let's start with those of you who aren't afraid of Nita Nichuti. Don't worry, I'll cut you all down to size eventually. This is gonna be rough. She just punches through my Saber Spirit Origin magical resistance like it's nothing. This shit is why I hate authority. Paragon, please get behind my shield. I expected you were a master marksman, Colonel Morton, but I didn't think you would use such an outdated weapon. Now he's hallucinating too. In that case, you'll be the next to go over the Reichenbacher after I piled you with a bit of bullets. Holmes, not you too. They have both lost their minds. Hurry. In the meantime, we must whittle away at their will to fight without damaging their spirit cores. Oh, thank goodness. That means I won't be forced to fight with Musashi. And is that alright with you, Paragon? Go for it. Very well. Come, Shield Maiden, on your feet. If you would face the difficulties that lie before you, not with a sword, but a shield, then you cannot fall to your knees. You must overcome your very self, the self that would eat away at your own heart if given the chance. Engage in Ortonax combat mode, activating force output, increase maneuver. Initiating battle. Okay, so we just have to subdue Musashi and Holmes. Alright. Oh, we're forced to use Caligula. Okay, great. And mash to the front. Okay. He looks like he could be a berserker buster person. So I'm gonna send Koi Sky here. Oh, we're fighting a ruler. Okay, cool. Then I put Ishtar here. Well, I could put it on her too. I haven't played Ishtar in a while. Disadvantage everywhere. I should probably protect Caligula, so I'll do this. He's a berserker, so he'll probably get messed up. Get some use out of him. Decrease defense recover HP at the end of turn. Immune to defense buffs. Please tell me you have a battery. Any battery? Nope. Oh, at least it's that's a good MP thing. Goodness. All right. To do it for Rome. Okay.
これは多くの道、多くの願いを受けた幻想の城。呼応せよモールドキャメロット。
Hey, we did that just to boost his MP, okay?
女神よ、あなたの加護はここに。ルクチクルスディアーナ。
Wait, his is non-damaging too? Wow.
なるほど。なるほ
オルテナウス損害 70%。
Amazing. That's okay. Now we got some actual units coming in. It is time.
小賢しい。不足はないよね。女神の姿。
And he puts this person over to the edge.
決めたわ。あなたが上出来。ふう。ゲートオープン。本当の私、本当の絶望を教えましょう。水まくちりに帰りなさい。ウィッシュブラックメーカー。スペース進化ゲリュウを連動追撃2つだ。
始め。なるほど。
なんの。
ふう。
Goodness.
.女神の姿がお好みなのね。上出来。
それはいい。
ベルマーノ起動。灼熱の銀河、輝く王冠を見せてあげる。ニュートリノすら見逃さないわ。オリジンスペースクラスター。
面白い。ふう。
Dang.
倒れる。
Down he goes.
いかぬのだ。
Alright.
最高で最高ね。時間になったら送って。面倒になってきた。
Hmm. Oh, let's just take him out first. Someone's getting hit with that Susano. Alright, let's do this.
いいとも。楽しいかも。そうかい。アロンナイト。遅い。鈍い。咲かせてあげるよ。
Alright, let's see who's getting that. I'm glad a single target.
千万台自在天寿。その規制は医者だ。大天将。もう何を完璧である。この私。やるね。
Alright.
いいことだと思う。
Alright,
感じるといいさ。一番のスピードを。そうかい？
This is fun. I was just thinking about like how should I approach this?
私の向こうに楽園がある。
We get our HP up.
で目を開けて。ウィンズ・オブ・アバロン。蒸気カタバルト良好。ブラストリフレクター展開完了。フルアーマー、よし発艦する。射程入った。オープンコンバット。続きを上げろ。ブライトアレンジよ。遊覧飛行って言うんだよ。なんの
Alright, yep. I'm gonna DPS Avalon it down.
いいとも。そうかい？楽しいかも。咲かせてあげるよ。おてんばりしてご苦労様。
That wasn't too bad. Musashi Holmes. What's going on? My body moving on its own. No, that's not it. Not even cutting my consciousness off from my corrupted mind is enough to take control of my body. I can't stop fighting. My urge to keep kills growing all on its own. This is some kind of mental attack that makes allies kill each other. Is she gonna do harikiri? You'd think a god of all beings wouldn't resort to such cruel and underhanded measures. Mash, Paragon, you got to get out of here. If the urge to kill ends up consuming my entire consciousness, too, I won't be able to stop myself from killing you. Stop singing inside my head. Musashi just disappeared. Where'd she go? Behind you. No. Her neck is wide open. I can't hold myself back anymore. Dang, she took the hit for you? Dang. You shielded that? No, kindness. Nice, very nice. So that's your real fighting style, huh, samurai? It's greedy and dirty, and the way you kill, even more so. Of course, I expect nothing less from a woman carrying around a whole bunch of swords. Aphrodite's authority is a royal pain in the ass, but this ain't so bad. I can't let my guard down for a second with an opponent like this, and that keeps her dang song at bay. Magnificent, Miyamoto Musashi. You have done a tremendous job fending off Venus's fearsome onslaught. I can see you are holding yourself back considerably. Caligula, did you just catch Musashi's blade with your bare hands? The mad lad! The hell you think you're doing, Caligula? Stay out of our way. If Musashi had truly been serious, that strike would have sent both your arms in the shield maiden's head flying. Surely you of all warriors can understand that. Huh. I shall take it from here. My palm may now be slashed to ribbons, but that is a fair price to pay for depriving her of one of her swords. Though I am unsure how effective taking one of her swords from her will be when she has 4. Thank you, Caligula. Neither Miyamoto Musashi nor Sherlock Holmes are able to use their full power. Thus we have an opportunity to counter them. Take Miyamoto Musashi, in her peak condition, I would never be able to keep pace with her swordplay. But with her body and her mind opposed like this, I need but observe her to find any number of openings. Are you sure? In my case, I'm not sure I can even stand much longer. Do not fall to your knees. He's like, stand up. Remember what I said. You of all people must never let your knees touch the ground. You are an inspiration to me, Shield Maiden. As one dedicated solely to the shield, you must be the descendant of a great hero who stood firm even against vast armies. You are just the sort of soldier Mars, our guardian, and those he bestowed his protection upon would be proud of. You're talking about Ares. Right. There, at last, the time is right. I have continually resisted the goddess's song, so my power will surely reach her. Mash Light Paragon, I ask only that you buy me a small amount of time with which to prepare my noble phantasm. Right. It didn't do anything, it was just a debuff. You got it. Paragon. Who's singing? Hey, what's wrong with... Paragon. Caligula. Wait, Paragon is... Mash. He went rockabye baby. Paragon. That's the second time he faints. And this singularity. One time from the Black Barrel, this time from the songs. So far, I'm actually engaged with the story. So we're gonna keep going, you know. So since I like how well the story's going, you know, it's like we'll keep going. We'll keep going. Let's go again. Alright. Session 13. The R that corrupts the stars. Okay. The next part. The story's getting pretty good, not gonna lie. Oh no, did he hit me with a flashback? No, this breaks momentum. The lure lad, where am I? They might have killed it right here. You don't look like your race ship's sick. What, you didn't get enough sleep last night? Oh, is this Monte Cristo? The Mind Defender? Oh, this guy. If you're tired, then go back to sleep. But if you have a reason to be up, then stay up. Yeah, extra long stream today. Are you listening to me? Ah, fine. Just don't say I didn't warn you. Is something wrong, Patoxy? No, Greta. Oh, good morning, Paragon. Mr. Paragon? Oh, this is a nice song, too. See for yourself what's wrong with him. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he ate something he shouldn't have. Maybe he heard some weird song somewhere. A song? Yeah, did they have some songs back where you came from? Oh yes, we had 7 of them. There were 4 about the envoys and 3 about the giants. The second envoy one was always my favorite. But never mind that now. What are we going to do about Paragon? We should help him lie down, or give him some medicine. Maybe we ought to take him to a doctor. A doctor? Now, who do we know around here who might know something about medicine? Ah, got it. Hey, Asha, over here, and don't forget the horse. Ah, good morning. Asha, too? Well, Asha I didn't care too much about. Oh, hi, mister. What's wrong? Does your tummy hurt? A horse? Did someone just call me a horse? Oh yeah, I didn't care about this horse either. Well, Lubu's frame is as broad and gallant as any noble steed, and I am none other than Lubu. Regardless, I do have an obligation to let you and your father ride on my back through this stirring morning air, Lady Asha. Now, if you wouldn't mind, Lady Asha, please get up on my back. But what about Mr. Paragon? I think there's something wrong with him. Oh, well, now that you mention it, he does seem pale. Right, he does, doesn't he? What should we do? I don't see what we can do. It looks like he's hearing the song. I had a feeling that was it. Song? What song? You know. The Song of Sirens? Your vitals and physical exams all check out. Man, you're in such incredible shape, you know that? But it all looks to me like you're pushing yourself too hard. I can observe your vitals and physical stats all day long, but aside from things like brainwave measurements, pulse rate, and blood pressure, the problem is that I can't actually take a peek into your mind. Hey, you kind of instinctively know what you need to do to pass these tests, don't you? I guess that's no surprise since you've done them so many times, but just because you can doesn't mean you should. Listen, Paragon, you're not here to make us happy by getting full marks on your test. All you need to do is be honest and let yourself fail the test. You can't easily pass now. It's for your own good. If you fail, there's no one who can take your place. That's true. There's a lot of resting on your shoulders, and no one can take you. No one can take up what you can't carry. I understand. But if nothing else, you can still at least let us worry about you and help you. How we can, right? I can hear a song. Alright. There you go. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you for telling me, Paragon. You're right. You are hearing a song right now. It is a divine melody, heard in your soul, not your ears. The song's already seized your cerebral cortex and limbic system, so your mind could fall apart any time. We need to find you a doctor. So we go to Dr. Romani? That's not a doctor. I'm talking about these two. Man, where did they get so close? Makes me feel like I'm back in college or even high school. It's enough to make me forget I'm actually in an advanced research institution. But don't get me wrong. I mean it all in a good way. Is this supposed to be like Munir? Or my job might be kind of dull. But when I see a young people like that who's still so full of potential, well, it just gives me right in the feels, you know. And again, I don't mean that in a weird way. I think it's because I've got a much younger sister back home. I just get all misty-eyed whenever I see them. What's up? Speak of the devil. Alright, I'm heading back to work. Don't tell them I said anything, okay? I mean it. Oh, good morning, Paragon. Morning, Paragon. No! We got Ophelia. Are you okay? You don't look so hot. Did you go outside in the base or something? She's right, Paragon. You're very pale, in fact. It looks like something is very wrong with you. Is it that bad? Yes, this isn't what Paragon is usually like at all. He's like in serious danger. We need him getting back to the doctor immediately. Wanna sing together? No, Paragon. We can't hear the goddess's song. Only you can. Hurry, it won't be long before her song ceases to control your heart. That song is a song of love. It twists your very soul. It can send even 1,000 armies to your death in an instant. It's a form of mental corruption that forces those who hear it to kill everything they hold dear, even as it sings of love and affection. You can already know what's going on, don't you? I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. You heard all this before you fell into this state. You need to wake up. Hurry. You're in an especially precarious state now that you've touched the barrel. You mustn't stay here for long. Please, you need to wake up. If you don't, you'll end up killing Mash. Oh, dang, like Commander the Killer? Oh, man. That's like the bad ending. Director? And Xenon. Director, whatever are you talking about? I'm the reputable inspector of the clock tower, sent here to, well, inspect the place. Really, Sion, you simply must do a better job of training your employees. Then where's the director? How should I know where your director is? Wait, does this mean he's been dismissed from this post? Really? So is Olga here, or is it Romani? Do you really mean to say you dismissed no less of a figure than an ex-lord from this post? Just what kind of messed up organization am I inspecting here? No, that can't be right. In fact, now that I've taken a closer look, I can see he's deathly pale. He can't possibly be in his right mind. Oh wow, you're right. This is no good at all. He clearly needs immediate medical attention. Doctor, I'm sorry to bother you on your break, but this is an emergency. Ah, yes, that makes sense. Go on, Paragon. I hear singing. I must have been dreaming. I saw people who couldn't be there, and I hear singing. What incredible poor taste. I see. So if love and beauty are worth, then the god of both controls worth itself. I suppose I should have expected such an ancient machine to come out swinging. It certainly seems to have worked. Though really, when it comes to humans, intelligent life forms with minds that constantly seek fellow souls to form connections, I can see why an attack of this manner would be so effective. There he is. Ah, it's so dang noisy. My flames can easily handle a fair amount of corruption, but this is just too much. So, God, huh? One that came right out of the gates as the ruler of minds. And this God is a machine that's been around since ancient times. Ah, what a joke. It's just a big hunk of floating metal, a broken down music box that happened to learn a few tricks. Listen to me, Paragon. This is very important. Remember the Black Barrel. Remember the command spell ammunition. No matter what kind of transcendent, destructive light you may touch, your soul is yours alone. But in this dream, there are people here who shouldn't be. They're right here. I still want to talk to them. I still want to be with all of them. Then stop. Forget everything I ever told you and just stop. I'm not thrilled about it, but as always, the choice is yours. But yes, I can't stop now. Tomaranai. No, I suppose not. I still haven't found an answer I can be proud of. I see. That's so like you, Paragon. Then open your eyes, my accomplice. Open your eyes and extend your hands up to the sky. As the Roman emperor says, there's nothing beyond your reach. Nothing. If you wish, you may give yourself over to the ancient goddess song. Fall to the curse, let yourself be overwhelmed, and snap your beloved flower clean in two. Or you may continue to rebel down to your very last brain cell. Let loose a battle cry, and stretch your hand out towards the one you love. To be human is to wish, to want, to struggle, to harbor immense desire. If this decrepit bucket of bolts calling herself a god would try to stop you, then kill her. Yeah, he's always here to save us for sure. For if I know you, I know you can make it happen. Paragon. Is this Olympus? Yes, that's right. We're in Olympus, in the East District. Musashi and Holmes are okay too. Right after you collapsed Caligula. Fortunately, my noble phantasm, Fluxus Diana, was able to temporarily counteract Venus's mental attack. I may not be able to use it multiple times in succession, but fortunately, I do not have to. Blosky's predictions were right on the mark. Ah, so this is why they failed last time. They didn't have a way to counter this. Oh, that was good. Those twins thought this one through. They're like, bring that guy here and then run it back, and we can overcome them. That was good. The twins have already accomplished our ultimate objective. All that remains now is to bring the floating goddess of beauty down from the sky. Dang straight, we pulled off what we came here for. Thank you, Caligula. Your noble phantasm was just what we needed to fight Aphrodite. We knew her power could control minds, but your noble phantasm uses Artemis' authority to affect minds as well. They effectively cancel each other out. Fascinating. At any rate, my apologies for attacking you all. Nah, you gotta return those hands back. Same here, sorry. You MP'd Ishtar, that's not cool. And thanks, Kindness and Caligula. I was looking forward to cutting you in half. Guess I'll have to wait. Right now, the important things that's the Emperor's noble phantasm got rid of that weird singing voice. Now's our chance to smack down the overgrown pelvis on wings. Indeed, we cannot let this opportunity pass us by, Paragon. Oh. But how are we gonna reach her without a spell or mystic-cloak for flight? Leave that to us. We got the rest. Aphrodite appears to be hovering at a fairly significant height. She's apt to shoot us down well before we could reach her with an airwalk or the like. Exactly, that's why we're going to use this to take to the skies. Connecting to Prometheus Hephaestus transmission network. There, linking spaces and transmitting matter now. Prepare for instantaneous expansion. Everyone stand back a bit. The space is about to be twisted off. Whoa, did the space around us just start warping? I initially assumed this to be some manner of large-scale spatial manipulation spell, but it seems to be more akin to ultra-high-speed matter transport, or perhaps teleportation. Come forth, Symphidius. Okay, they got the Nighthawk. This is our aircraft, Symphidius Blackwing. It's the God Destroyer Alliance one and only ultrasonic mobile fighter. Edison, Nikola Tesla, and Helena built it themselves. Aphrodite's air-to-ground attacks cover way too much area, so we can't head straight for her Icarus style. Instead, we're going to use Symphidius to send you all up even higher. I see, so we'll be able to looking down on the goddess from above. How very insolent. However, I think such insolence suits me now. I will go and face her from on high. Who will accompany me? Oh, you better believe I'm coming along too. I gotta make up for attacking you guys earlier. I'll come too. I'd scarcely be able to look myself in the mirror until I made proper amends. Oh no you don't. I'm coming along too. Besides, this god still got healing authority keeping her safe, right? Then you're gonna need to me and my spirit to dismantle it. Besides, I'm sick and tired of holding down the dang fort. Oh, please don't make it a kindness forced battle. Me and Aphrodite got plenty of unfinished business of our own. I'm gonna smack that bitch out of the sky. Let's all go together. Right. Everyone get on. We're gonna take off in no more than 5 seconds. Initiating Symphidi's flight preparation. Unfurling beam sail. Releasing safeties. All the artificial gravity systems are green. Igniting reactor. Firing up the engine. All flight preparations complete. Marcarios. Here we go. Hang on tight. This is faster than I expected, and it looks like Miss Curelight. Right, Paragon, you'll need to put on a mystic code so you can breathe. What about you, Mash? Thank you, Paragon, but I'll be fine thanks to my connection to the Ortonax. Alright, here you go, Paragon. This breathing mystic code should supply you with oxygen as long as you wear it. Ah, you really are weak, aren't you? Yo, I nah. And yet, you still didn't think twice about coming along with us. I think that's pretty impressive, don't you? Huh? Oh, for shit's sake, if that's true, that makes Jason a badass too. Well, I guess he kinda was in his own way. He hid his wounds up until the end. We're about to break through the clouds. I don't think she noticed us yet, but... Oh, you've all finally made it up to the sky, huh? Guess this means it's time for Operation God Destroy's second phase, which is my turn to help out. You're going to help us? Hell yeah. We're all dead, kaput. There ain't a single one of us left anymore. But we did our best to leave behind everything we could. The 7-link Heroic Spirit Cannon, the Great Summoning Circle Plan, Caligula, and me. I left you a giant golden surprise. It might not pack enough punch to take down a god in one blow, but it's still one of my hella cool favorites. Now it's the God Destroy Alliance, and Kalia's to use however you like. So we're gonna fight Aphrodite this one, okay? Let's continue. Oh, okay, they're asking for a caster. Alright, if they're asking for a caster. Definitely use this. It's time for DPS it down. Alright, well, hopefully we don't have to use Mash. Start putting her in the back. Oh yeah, Martha was amazing, I remember now. She's pretty good now that we built it from that Demeter fight. We'll use this though for like healings and stuff. And we'll bring... We actually have a decent caster amount of casters for this. Oh, that's right, I have her too. We do this. And then her. She gives unremovable buffs. I see, don't we have that Buddha girl? Yeah, her. There you go. That's much better. Weep in remorse, humans. Alright. Prostrate yourselves before me. Know that I hear every one of your anguish screams. Worry not. By tomorrow your pain will be gone. But residents, until I kill every last one of the Callians, you shall have to continue killing each other a while longer. I'm afraid that plan is to wing it. At this point, that is the most effective tactic we can employ for Operation God Restorer. It's always winging it. You serious? So you want to just roll the dice on this? He's been doing that a lot in this Lostbelt. Unfortunately, there is no accurate way to measure the enemy's firepower, so we have little choice but to try to find an opening we can exploit. Fortunately, we now have a number of methods available to us with which to fight back, so I'm certain we will find a way to bring Aphrodite down. She's seen us, and she is sending a spirit to attack our way. Caligula, why are you opening the canopy? This is my stage. It is only right that I stand proudly upon it. Closing the canopy back up. Caligula is standing right on top of it, and his magical energy is spiking rapidly. Oh, dang, he got that bloodlust in him. Aphrodite's spirit's on attack. It's about to hit us. Huh. Fluxuous Diana. That's Caligula's noble phantasm. He's still able to neutralize the mental corruption, but the enemy is bound to come at us even harder now. We'll need to descend and evade her attacks, so we can get into a position to strike back. Marcarios, hold on tight. Caligula, grab onto the canopy and don't let go. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's go, Paragon. I see you, tiny ones. How dare you humans brazenly use wings to reach me? How dare you defy God in your puny organic bodies? Diana. He did it again. Oh goodness, Venus, Earth's exquisite goddess of beauty, ancestor of my grandmother Sylvia and proper human history. A man called Aeneas was the son of Prince Archias of Troy, a man you once loved yourself. And Aeneas himself was my grandmother Sylvia's father. That means your love is directly responsible for the birth of Rome itself. As you come from this Lostbelt, you surely know not those names, but I will never forget the debt Rome owes you. Though you may not now be a goddess of love who early lacks the emotion over which she holds sway, we shall never forget our love for you. So now's the time for Rome to part ways with your Lostbelt self. Behold, this is humanity's yearning given form. Come, rider. Just gonna materialize out of thin air? Golden. Oh, that's what Kentucky meant. Oh yeah. What? What are you? He's golden. On that day, An interstellar mountainous city, Olympus East District. Countless people turned their gaze skyward. Though the goddess of beauty's spiritual attack had nearly destroyed the minds and souls of nearly 80% of Olympia residents, they still looked to the sky. There they saw a titanic steel suit of armor grab hold of the searing mechanical monstrosity floating high above them. They were reminded instantly of one thing. Ares, the god of war who defied Zeus, ruled thousands of years ago, choosing instead to coexist with humanity. Now this giant humanoid figure has taken up his cause and fights back against the horrid beast of metal. This new guardian of humanity stands against the god's rule. Paragon, a giant humanoid structure has appeared and has attached itself to Aphrodite. And there's something about it that seems to evoke Japan's Heian period. Our emergency test of the God Destroyer's summoning circle is a success, virtually releasing Santaka Kintoki's noble phantasm data. It worked. It's a virtual summon that uses the Great Summoning Circle. This may not be the Operation God Destroyer's key figure, but it's still going to be a huge help in the fight against the machine gods. We all risk our lives here in Olympus. The Great Summoning Circle meant to call on a grand VIP servant to take on Zeus himself, but first we thought we put in through its paces with a little noble phantasm data. This here is something special we whipped up by mixing in part of my red Santaka Kintoki. Santaka Kintoki's spirit core as the strongest of the Heian period. This was Boss Raiko's and her 4 Heavenly Kings' favorite set of armor. This is the same set that took down the great Tsukumomo of the Kitayama Rendai field, the Golden Huge Bear. Great Noble Phantasm. Setsu Armor Kumano. Impudent Machine. You're one to talk, jackass. Alright, Boss Acadia, fellow heroic spirits. Let's go all out for this one. Full golden power, hold nothing back. This god is going down. Alright. He's gonna provide support. I better see buffs on my team, you know? Or at least debuffs on the other one. There better be some type of buff. Alright, Aphrodite. Oh, dang, called him small.
本当に美と愛の女神アフロディーテに立ち向かうその意味を本当に分かっていて
Wake up! サンザブラウン目に物見せてくれよぞ
Oh, okay. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, okay, that's what I wanted to see. All right, so this is the Kuni show. Unfortunately, she's not demonic. Here's damage that serves the power of the stars. I don't think this is a 50 battery. I don't think that's 50, so we'll do this. But it does give C-Star though. Oh, but it'd be 50 battery though. Okay. In case that thing doesn't MP off the brake, let's just do this. MP seal. Okay.
我が権能をここに美は支配狂気なさい
All right. Unfortunately, we're sealed. That's okay. We have Miu stuff. I see. She does she increases their I see that defense increase probably is gone. That's for that one turn only. Okay, that's fine. Let's do this. I see. We'll do this last since it doesn't do anything. It doesn't give us a buff until after the fact. Oh, unless it does. Oh no, it gives attack up. Never mind. We do that.
星に願いをどうかあなたの思いが届きますように最大出力こんなものいいわよ
我が権能をここにお前たちの靴無駄にはしないお前たちの靴無駄にはしない
Alright, now I have the full of that. Alright, she's gonna hit harder and oh my goodness. She know where the threat is. Okay. She definitely knows where the threat is. So we'll do this. Alright, in case it's single target, I will definitely focus all of it on me. Oh wow, she's actually amazing for this fight. The immune to debuff for all? That's pretty good. Yeah, she definitely shines here for sure. Sanzong.
いいこと。コードパンデモス入力確認、適正地生態を確認、量子情報戦闘開始、マインドハックに敬礼。バラバラにしてやる愛は支配で。
Who knows what type of debuffs that would have landed.
支配で。
But we tanked it, so.
それが捉えました。それが再捉えました。星に願いを。
So we got double heals. We got the bear healing us, and we got this heal too.
届きますように。最大出力切り伏せ。4連フルチャージ。
我が剣能をここに。お前たちの苦痛無駄にはしない。お前たちの苦痛無駄にはしない。
All right. So we kill her next turn right here.
いたたた。
Well, with Ilya, we kill her. This is GG right here.
ルビーちゃんの出番ですね。しかない。お任せあれ。
Good thing they gave her that 50 battery, right?
私はもう何も諦めない。前に出ます。示談装填します。筋系、神経系、血管系、リンパ系、疑似魔術界の変換完了。これが私の全て。
何かしら。嘘よ。嘘。人などに私が神が。
損害想定内です。なんとかなりました、先輩。
yeah, it's a good thing I chose Ilya, right? Oh my goodness. I was like all of them out there did pretty well. How dare you touch my skin? How could mere humans damage it? Your power is nothing compared to mine. Let go of me. Ha, nah, said. No way. Now that I got a hold of you, I ain't never letting go. Ain't gonna give you up. Hey, little Greek goddess. I just got one question for you. Ever hear about Kentaro of Mount Ashigata? He has supernatural strength. We're talking hyper golden here. And when it came to sumo, not even the toughest bear could beat him. Because he was invulnerable, baby. You got golden spark. What? Lightning? Golden. And I'm not done yet. Get ready. See, I was only just born from bright red steel made from a tiny bit of Sakana Kintoki's spirit core in his special great noble phantasm. I'm basically a big old newborn baby. Know what I mean? Know what that means? Of course, the natural longevity conceptual weapon will barely hurt you at all. You got it. Now, fire at will, Kalia boss. Will do. Load it up with the command spell. Paragon. Let's end this. Understood, Paragon. Emergency barrel replica connection complete. Firing position is clear. Releasing paradox effector. Beginning countdown. There. I brought Symphides as close to Aphrodite as I can get. You're all good to go. Opening canopy now. Initiating accomplishment measure. Ascertaining Aphrodite's life scale. 1,002. 3. There. It stopped at 3,800. Beginning black barrel transformation. Preparing to burn the dead counter into the gun barrel. Connection in place. I measure Aphrodite's destiny. Now I'll use the dead counter to turn it from speculation into reality. Bunker bolt is at its limit. Gun barrel is fully stabilized. Immediate synchronization with black barrel replica complete. Or to next. Synchronization rate is at 50%. 60, 70, 80. Paragon, please load the command spell. Loading command spell into Spiriton Chamber. Command spell confirmed. Spiriton Chambers is at critical mass. Selecting explosive round firing mode. Barrel replica full trance. Preparing to fire. Do it. But how will you deal with the fourth one when the fourth one arrives? How will you deal with Europa? You have one for Europa and then nothing for Zeus. You just stand right there in front of him. I can see the sky. Demeter, poor Demeter. Is this what you saw at your end too? I can feel my body falling apart just like hers. I feel myself dying just like she did. At last, I finally get to die. How ironic that the last thing I see will be the starry sky. I lost what I love I had long ago. I feel nothing as I look up at the starry sky, even in these final moments. Still, now that I think of it, Caligula, that proper human history heroic spirit the little moon girl cared for, said something interesting. Apparently I was the ancestor of the founder of a place that became Rome and loved a man by the name of Anchises. Who is that? Where is that? I have no idea. How could I, having lived in this Lostbelt all my life? The only one I ever loved was Hephaestus. I never ever heard of these other things. Wait, Hephaestus? What about that one that Aphrodite cheated on with? I forgot. She cheated on Hephaestus with someone. I forgot who it was. Still, it sounds like my proper human history self's love managed to outlive her. That's so. Aphrodite, please tell me. What do you want now? You really are foreign, aren't you? Let me guess. Did you do the same thing with Demeter? Aphrodite, goddess of love and beauty. Now that you know you're about to disappear, don't you have any regrets? Of course not. Why would I? I'm Aphrodite, a cold, heartless machine. I'm a device for controlling others, a Spiritron information warfare fighter, an intelligent life form guidance vessel. I'm not as kind as Demeter was, so I won't be giving you the kind of answer you want. But you may watch and see how a goddess meets her end, if you like, and to see what remains after a life of control and arrogance. Hephaestus, Great Orbital Shrine, Olympia Dodona. Hanging Perimeter Gardens. Picking flowers, are we? Yes. I thought it was the least I could do to honor our fallen goddesses, Lady Demeter and Lady Aphrodite. Dang, work trouble's fast around here. It's like, Europa, you're next. Alright, I see. I was wondering what you were up to. That's very kind of you. Why, you seem much more affectionate than any of the other goddesses here, Queen Europa. You're correct. I only seem that way, Pepe. You're a perceptive one, aren't you? The truth is, I'm crueler than anyone else here. All right. And that was pretty good.
先輩、コマンドコードはお持ちでしょうか。慣れたこ
Let's just do a friendship point summon. And if we get Angermani, we'll do one multi. One multi on on the Castoria banner, okay? Alright, here we go. GG's, yeah, that was good. That was so far that was my favorite segment of the story. I feel like that segment was well written. Alright, let's just go here. And the best part about that, I was able to use supports, so it wasn't so bad. Alright then. So, that brings us to the end of this stream. I appreciate you all coming on out to the stream. And hopefully, see you next time. Adios. Bye bye.